All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Stirring the Pot. We got the young phenom Carter in the building. Say hello, Carter.
Hello, guys.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be yelling. I love the enthusiasm. All right. Kate, say hello.
No.
All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. Let's see what we got. First game this week, boys. Thursday night. We got the Broncos and the Chiefs.
I go for cheese.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. You know the deal. The Broncos are 1-4. Chiefs are 4-1. Last week, the Broncos lost to the Jets 31-21. The Chiefs beat Minnesota in a nail biter. And hang on, Wilson for the Broncos, his over under is 219.5. The Chiefs passing D is number 13 in the league, giving up 204 yards in a 204 yards a game. I'm gonna take the under on Russell Wilson. I feel like the Chiefs secondary is actually pretty good these days. The Broncos have the number 29 defense, giving up 263 yards a game. Mahomes over under a 268. I'm gonna take the over on that. What do you think, Carter?
Yeah, I'm taking over on that.
All the papers. All right. All right, Kate. Next game we got the Ravens and the Titans in London. Who you picking? The Ravens or the Titans?
Wait.
The Ravens?
I pick Ravens still.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I'm taking the Ravens too. Ravens are favored by 4.5 in this one. Last week the Ravens actually lost to Pittsburgh. I had to double check that. I was like, what? When I seen that coming across the TV screen. Anyway, the Titans lost to Indiana last week. Jackson's over under is 223.5. The Titans got the number 23 pass D. I'll take the over on that. Tannehill's over under 210.5. And Ravens got the number 3 pass D, actually. So I'm going to take the under on Tannehill. All right, next game we got the Niners and the Browns. Who you going with, Cade?
Browns.
Who?
Browns.
The Browns? You going with the Browns. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. The Browns with the upset of the Niners. That's the brave pick, son.
I go for the Niners because what if they get 2088?
Yeah, 2000. Well, the Niners are favored by 7 in this one. Last week, the Niners put that whipping on Dallas 42-10. Last week, the Browns were on a bye. And the Browns, we'll see a lot of the game depends on Deshaun Watson if he's going to play for the Browns. So if he does, they got a chance. The Niners got a killer defense. So I'm taking the Niners to win this one.
Yeah.
They're 5-0. All right, next game, Panthers and Dolphins. The Panthers are 0-5. The Dolphins are 4-1. Who you going with, Cade? Oh, Cade calling all the upsets this week. He's going Panthers.
Panthers and Dolphins kind of seem alike, right, guys?
Yeah, well,
I'm going to the Panthers though. I like Panthers.
oh wow, you guys are calling the upset. Hey, it's any given Sunday. Stranger things have happened. So yeah, strangers. I'm personally gonna go with the Dolphins. They're favored by 13.5 on this one. Last week they beat the Giants. The Dolphins are number 1 in scoring, passing, and rushing. So we will see if they can keep up this high-paced offense. However, the Panthers do have a good passing D, number 5. So we'll see if they can put the brakes to the Dolphins, but we'll see. All right, next game we got the Colts and the Jaguars. Cade, who you picking?
Jaguars.
Jaguars. All right.
Me and my brother.
That's actually that could be a pretty good pick, actually. The Jaguars are favored by 4. Last week, yeah, there you go. Crawl out of there. Yeah, last week the Jaguars beat, yeah, there you go. Last week the Jaguars beat Buffalo. Careful, don't touch those. Uh in a thriller over in London. They beat them 25-20. Didn't think they could do it, but they did. We'll look to see if the Jags can um continue their win streak here. Last week, the Colts beat Tennessee. The Colts actually look good, but their new guy, Anthony Richardson, went out. with an injury. So they're gonna have Gardner Minshew throwing the ball for him. So he's a pretty good backup. So we'll see how he does. I'm taking the Jags to win this one.
Me too, Jags.
All right, good pick. All right, next we got the Seahawks and the Bengals. Who you picking, Cade? Hawks or Bengals? Don't want to pick this one? All right, we're not picking this one.
I am. I picked the Seahawks.
The Seahawks. All right. Seahawks are 3-1. The Bengals are 2-3. The Seahawks might actually win this one. This game probably closer than most people think. The Bengals are 2-3. We'll see. The Bengals been struggling, so but they come out and they scored 34 points against Arizona last week. So Burrow's over under at 271.5. I'm probably still taking the under on Burrow. We'll see if Geno Smith and the Seahawks can pull off the upset. I'm taking the Seahawks for the upset. All right, next game we got the Vikings and the Bears, both 1-4. Who you guys taking? Who you going with, Carter?
Vikings actually go Viking for Bears sometimes actually. So I'm going for a Bears. Ooh.
You going for the Bears? All right, good call. The Bears, they won last week. They beat the Washington Commanders 40-20. So they're kind of on a hot streak. Their first win in 360 days or something like that. Almost a full calendar year in between wins for that franchise. But Carter is going to look for them to continue their streak against the struggling Vikings. I'm going to take the Vikings to bounce back and beat the Bears. All right. Next game, we got the Saints and the Texans. The Saints are favored by 1 in this one. Who you guys taking, Saints or the Texans?
I want to Texans because I picked Texans because Texas is a nice place.
All right. Oh, because Texas is a nice place. Yeah, that's where we went.
Yeah, a month ago, right, Dad?
Yep, that's right. It was a good time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with you. Well, the Saints did beat New England last week, 34-0. The Texans lost to Atlanta, 19-21. So I might look for the Saints to continue their winning streak here. Their good offensive tear. The Texans, however, got this kid CJ Stroud throwing the ball, and he's been doing pretty good. So he's a rookie to watch. All right, next game we got the Commanders and the Falcons. The Falcons are favored by 2.5 on this one. Tell me, Carter, who are you picking, the Commanders or the Falcons?
Commanders gives command and command someone to somewhere else.
All right, good call on that one. Getting the Commanders. All right. Carter, do you think that Desmond Ridder is going to get more or less than 202.5 yards? All right. Who we got next? Here, watch out. All right, next game, guys. Patriots and Raiders. Last week, the Patriots got their butts spanked by New Orleans. Raiders lost to Green Bay. Raiders are favored by 3 points in this. The Pats are actually 1-4 right now in the season, and I don't know. I'd like to say the Raiders could beat the Patriots could beat the Raiders, but I really don't know. I might have to roll with the Raiders on this one. Who you taking, Carter? The Patriots or the Raiders?
Raiders.
All right, we'll see. Hopefully that Patriots D can figure it out and stop Jimmy G and the Raiders. All right. Next game, Eagles and Jets. The Eagles are 5-0. The Jets are 2-3. The Eagles are favored by 7 in this one. Who you taking, Carter? Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles too. The Eagles beat the Rams last week. The Jets beat Denver last week. I'm looking for the Eagles.
Fly up in the sky.
That's right. Fly, Eagles, fly. That's what they say out there.
Yeah, this is kind of like a song. Eagles,
All right, next game we got the
Eagles, fly, fly, fly.
next game we got the Lions and the Bucks. Who you taking in that game, Carter?
Wait, what?
The Lions or the Bucks?
Lions, of course, these lions can learn fires.
All right, the Lions are favored by 3 in this game. Last week the Lions beat Carolina 24-42. And the Bucks were on a bye last week. Baker Mayfield and the Bucks are looking good this year. They're 3-1. The Lions are looking like the best team in that division for the first time in a long time. So, or the first time ever, really. I'm taking the Bucks in this one. I feel like this is probably one of the most exciting games of the week right here, Lions Bucks, and you don't typically hear that. All right, next we got Cards and Rams. Cards are 1-4. Rams are 2-3. Rams are favored by 7 in this one. Who you taking, Carter? Cardinals or Rams? I'm taking the Rams. Yep, last week the Rams lost to Philly and the Cardinals lost to Cincinnati. We'll see if the Rams can bounce back. All right, Sunday Night Football, we got the Giants and the Bills. I think this one's probably a pretty easy pick. The Bills are definitely a superior team. The Giants are 1-4. They're falling apart. Jones might be out. Tyrod Taylor might be throwing the ball. I look for Allen to have a good game. Tyrod Taylor would be trying to figure it out. All right, next game we got Monday Night Football, Cowboys and Chargers. Who you taking, Carter?
Huh? I don't know. I'm gonna
Take-
say Chargers and Cowboys, but I will say Chargers.
Yeah, this is an interesting game to me because I want to see if these Cowboys can bounce back or if they're going to continue to spiral out of control. The Chargers do similar things that the Cowboys do. They both have really good teams, but they have trouble putting it together. I'm going to pick the Cowboys to win this one, to bounce back and beat the Chargers.
What if the Chargers actually go as hard as they can?
I feel like the Cowboys defense is good enough to stop Herbert more than the Chargers defense can get after Dak Prescott. But we shall see. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Stirring the Pot.
I kind of liked it.
All right. Say goodbye.
Bye.
All right. We love you guys. See you later.